I feel like this weather is going to straight up kill me. Like this morning, my throat is all like, ugh. As you can hear, I sound all froggy and deep. Went to baritone all of a sudden. Crazy. But the craziness with this weather is every year I never cease to be amazed. And it wasn't until we started farming that I started paying attention to weather patterns. And each year, it's so erratic. It's hard to find a pattern. And so this is why farming is built on hopes and dreams. Like there's a lot of planning that goes into it, needless to say, but there's a lot of hopes and dreams too. Today, just getting into the high tunnel, opening it up, just fogged up my glasses because we got out here kind of late because obviously I'm not feeling well. But I guarantee you that fish fertilizer is not frozen today. So I'm going to go ahead and water and fertilize now and get a couple other tasks done. I want to try to get some of our flowering bulbs planted. We're expected to get a lot of rain over the next few days, and I would love to get those planted beforehand, and then that way they get a good boost. Also, we have a bunch more onions that we started from seed that I really need to get planted as well. So I have an area that I may put that in this video that's been cleared, where we had a bunch of raised beds and they rotted, and we planned to put some more, but then we thought, let's utilize this space for something else. Now we probably will still put at least 2 smaller ones up there, but I'll show you that here in a little bit when I get out there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get the high tunnel watered, and then we'll make our way to that new area, which I got to get a name for it, because when I'm directing the family to do things for me, it helps when these different areas have specific names. And so before, the raised beds up there were, you know, raised bed 1. Actually, it was like raised bed 4, 5, 6, and 7, or 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can't remember, but I gotta come up with a new name for that area. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Ah, see, there we go. One, ooh, come on, super. Okay, so this is the area we are working with here. I am standing kind of in the middle of it. There's the high tunnel, the house is behind me. There's Brian. And so what I think I want to do, because this is, you know, coming into the gate, up the hill, into what's really the farm area of the property, I think I want to do like this outside border with all of my bulbing flowers. And I think I want to do a pear tree there, and maybe there, because we are planning on clipping back some of the branches to this crepe myrtle. I think it's just very green and very difficult to work with. We did get some clipped back so that I could have more sunshine coming through here, but a lot of those have regrown, or new ones have grown to where it's coming out this way. So we have to work on this tree, and hopefully we'll get some progress on that before it's spring and the leaves have fully come back on it. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll put one there and one there, and then maybe around the base of each one of them we can do our elephant garlic, and then down the front we can do, where's my bag of bulbs? It's like so many. so many bulbs here. They were like on discount because they're supposed to be ideally planted in fall. I think it says plant in fall somewhere on the package, but they have been outside exposed to the cold air, and a lot of them are actually sprouting in that bag. I'll show you that later. But for now, I think the first thing we're going to do is work on getting the pear trees planted. So Brian, bring those trees over. Okay, so don't want to put it like right at the edge because of the fencing. Obviously this is going to stay like this and the tree is going to grow some. So let's say right here. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep, that's good.
Stay.
Okay, and yep, I don't think it's going anywhere. And then you got the other one. I don't know. I don't want to put it too close to the high tunnel. But now I'm thinking it might be better off down there on that end. Okay. Trying to look at the way the sun rises and all of that jazz. It's about right here. Let's say right there, because that tree is, we're probably going to run into some roots here. Bring it back, like put it like on top of the shovel. Trying to get them lined up pretty good. I meant hoe. Okay. All right, so let me go back and see how this looks. All right. So I think that's gonna look really pretty once everything is grown in. And coming down this middle row here is where I would like for our blueberry bushes to go. We're gonna move those. And then perhaps on that very back there, I can just create a permanent bed. Or, maybe I'll put the blueberries on the back, and then right here in the middle, I'll actually do 2 medium-sized raised beds. I think that will have a nice symmetrical look. Because there'll be a bed here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start digging the hole for the pear trees. So get the shovel, Brian. And what I like to do is, so you see we have 2 bags of black cow. I like to dig the hole deeper than it should be, and then put the black cow at the base, and then fill in most of the hole with the black cow, and then do the native soil on the very top. That will give it a nice little boost as it's storing up energy for the next season. All right, so we got about 2 inches of compost up under, and we're just gonna put some on top here. Yeah, she opened it. Kind of like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just put this end over in the hole. There you go. All right, stop. All right, just can you step around the base of it to compact that soil?
Around.
Yeah, just step around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Push it all the way down. Step good. Step hard. Stomp. There you go. Stomp. All right. Let's do some more of the dirt. Compost, please.
This?
Yes.
Okay.
That's compost. Black cow. Now you just go ahead and put the rest of it around it. This bag is, I think it's 1 cubic foot total. Get it all out. And so while this dirt is in this area, we've built it up over the years that we've been here. Hold on, Brian, let me spread that out a little bit better.
Okay, so.
It's very nice. And while it is very nice and it was very loose, this soil has had a lot of roots in it from this tree, but also just from existing weeds and grass and whatnot. So when we were digging the hole, we ran into a few and we had to get the loppers out, get them chopped up, which is what we expected, like I had mentioned earlier with this pull that root up, Brian, right there. With this crepe myrtle that's over here, we kind of expected it. All right, now you can stomp around it some more, Brian.
Okay.
Stomp good now. There you go.
I'm glad.
You stomping so hard your glasses coming off? We want it to be nice and compacted, that root zone. We don't want to leave a lot of air pockets in there. All right. Okay, so now I have a piece of wood here. I'm just gonna make sure I have these kind of even with each other. So I have a piece of wood that kind of helped me measure that. All right, we'll get started on the next one. Okay, so I was just sitting here, just taking in the sky and taking in the sunset. And I forgot I was supposed to be recording. So we have these two trees planted, and you'll notice there's a little bit more space on the one that, and it's because I plan on putting a another row there with those flowers I told you about. Permanent home. One's a kefir pear. That's this one here, and the other one is a pineapple pear. The pineapple pear is supposed to be a pretty large one, and the kefir pear is an average sized one. They're both supposed to be good for canning, which is great because that is something I definitely want to do with our oh yeah, there is a nest up there. Huh. So, so it'll be exciting to watch them grow and add to the items that we can put up each year. I don't know exactly how much time to expect between time of planting and time of harvest at this point, but I just feel like it's just good to have it in the ground. Like, this is our home and we're gonna be here, so whether that's 2 years, 3 years, whatever it takes, you know, we'll be here, and at least this tree can be, or these trees can be growing and maturing and getting to that point to where they're productive in the interim. So I don't know if I'm going to end this video here or come back tomorrow. Just stay tuned, and I will see you on the next video.